On the mound, making his 9th start of the season, Shohei Ohtani. His first start as a visitor in this ballpark. First pitch, strike one, called on Zach Neto. Last start for Ohtani, one of the best games you will see. Last week against the Cardinals, 4 innings, just 1 run on 2 hits, struck out 8. Redbirds face. Statcast 3 is powered by Google Cloud.
Four-seamer over 50% of the time, then equal opportunity with that sweeper and the slider. Had a lot of swing and misses. 27 swings, 14 swing and misses.
Sword and strike 2 on Neto.
Important for the Dodgers, especially the starting pitching Shohei tonight, really to keep this offense of the Angels at bay. In the last 2 ball games, starters have been hit for 11 earned runs in 9 2/3.
Non-competitive ball, 2-2.
I'll say another thing. If Shohei gets the strike zone that Hendricks had in that first half inning, I mean, it's going to be a whole different animal, because with the velocity that Shohei has.
Fastball outside, full count.
Shohei in his last start, 0 walks.
On a 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Started the game with a leadoff triple. Goes to the mound and begins his outing with a punch out.
Yeah, that thing's not fair. That's a sweeper on a 3-2 pitch. When, as a hitter, you got to protect 100 miles an hour.
1 down, 6 to go for Ohtani in the Dodger bullpen. 7 means a free jumbo jack for you tomorrow in Los Angeles after you buy a large drink. Ball 1 low to Nolan Shonowell. First baseman without a hit in the series. He's 0 for 7, but he did have a huge sacrifice fly last night, tie the game in the ninth. Sword and strike 1. Ohtani has now struck out 26 of the 78 batters he has faced to start this year. Grounded to the right side. Backhanded there by Rojas. And now the matchup everyone's been waiting for since this. With the 2023 World Baseball Classic on the line, then teammates Otani and Trout clashed. And Otani struck him out on a nasty sweeper, a 3-2 pitch, helping Japan win its 3rd World Baseball Classic title.
You know, although Shohei had played, a number of years here in the States, I think that moment, even while securing it for Team Japan, that's when he really endeared himself to everybody here in the U.S. And the reason why, the show of emotion and the excitement and the doing it for the team, and because we hadn't seen that. I'm not sure, had there been a game that he had played in that warranted that here in the States.
Bumps 99 by Trout, swing and a miss, strike 2. This is the first time they've faced in a regular season game in the major leagues. On a 1-2. Ohtani misses downstairs. And Trout had said he had never seen him in live BP and spring training or anything like that prior to that WBC clash. Ohtani's 2-2. 99 just misses high, full count.
And nor should he have ever seen him. You think this Shohei needs to get some work in on a backfield. Hey, we need some hitters. Mike, you want to hit off him? No, I'll skip that, thank you.
Just like the WBC, a 3-2 sweeper. This time he watches strike 3. Shohei Ohtani with bookending strikeouts in a 1-2-3 first. And a wry smile from Trout. (3-0) Dodgers. Bottom of the second starts with Taylor Ward. Focus of or connections by Verizon Business. Last 2 years he has loved facing the Dodgers. Ball one from Ohtani. What is a 10-game on-base streak against LA. But in the last 9 specifically, just the last 2 years, hitting .382, 7 of his 13 hits have gone for extra bases and 5 have been home runs. 89 RBI, second in the American League. Waiting on a 1-1 pitch. Ohtani drops it in there, just misses the inside corner. Folks, that box obviously not the be-all end-all for any strike zone when you're watching a game on television, but certainly not tonight. Hit in the air to right field. Going back, Hernandez at the wall. It is off the wall, and they are signaling a home run. Now, the yellow line, it's not the video board. That's changed over the years here at the Big A. An opposite field shot for Taylor Ward's 29th of the season, and the Angels get a run back. It's 3-1.
Shohei went back to the four-seam fastball, 97 miles an hour, so not the 98, 99, 100 that we sometimes see. This is after throwing 4 straight breaking balls. He finished off the sweeper to Mike Trout, then 2 sweepers, a slider, goes to the four-seamer. Ward gets him.
Swing and a miss, strike one on John Moncada. A leadoff blast for Taylor Ward, who remains hot against the Dodgers. Now Moncada shoots it to left center. Call over. He can't get it. It's all the way to the wall. Stand-up double for Moncada. Back-to-back extra base hits against Ohtani in the second inning. Going back to the home run for Ward. You see, it bounces off the wall. It used to be you had to hit it over that video board, the out-of-town scoreboard, and into the seats for a home run here. But years ago, they dropped it down. Swing and a miss, strike one on Joe Adell.
That home run by Ward is 4th home run in 6 games against the Dodgers this year. 4 home runs and 20 at-bats.
Skied to right center by Joe Adell. Pages getting a good angle on it. Moncada tagging at second. Pages' throw to third is off the mark. Last night's walk-off hero with a productive first out in the second inning gets Moncada to third for Rengifo.
Infield playing back, they're going to concede the run.
Ooh. 99 foul back, strike one on Rengifo.
We saw that home run went out. It was 97-mile-an-hour fastball. And since then, the four-seamers have been 99.
Rengifo's been swinging a hot bat. 14-game on-base streak for him. Batting average of .319. There's triple digits from Ohtani. Up and away though. 1-1. Check swing on a breaking ball down, but he held up.
That's what makes this game so tough, is you can't take a pitch off, whether you're in the field, whether you're out on the mound, whether you're up at the plate. I mean, you might decide to take that pitch off, but the other guy at the other end of the plate, he might not be taking that pitch off.
Pulled in the air to right. Hernandez has a read. Moncada tagging. Catch made. Here comes the throw. Not in time. A sacrifice fly for Rengifo, and it's a one-run game.
Teo does a good job of getting behind it and having his momentum move through the ball, so he's got something behind the throw, but deep enough. And we talked about it. Dodgers starting pitching by this Angel Ball Club in this series.
Yeah.
They've been touched up. 11 earned runs and 9 2/3. Add 2 more runs and an inning and 2/3 as well.
Now Ohtani shoots it to right field. Hernandez over, and he runs it down. The final out of the second inning, taking away extra bases from Ohtani and keeping the Dodgers in front 3-2. Shohei Ohtani claims the mound for the bottom of the third. The Dodgers up by a run. Let's go downstairs to Kirsten Watson.
Thanks, Stephen. Well, for Shohei Ohtani, his build-up this year has been a slow but a very intentional one. So the plan was, Dave Roberts was saying he wanted him to get through 4 innings twice before going up into that 5th inning mark. But if we go back to Cincinnati 2 outings ago, it was a shortened outing. He did pitch into the 4th inning, but due to some cramping in his hip, he wasn't able to get through 4. But he did get up to 53 pitches. His last outing, of course, he did finally get through that 4th inning mark. So today, Dave Roberts did confirm that the plan for him is going to be for 5 innings of work. If he can continue with this, they do feel good that this is going to be the threshold for him. They don't suspect him going past that 5 innings of work this entire regular season, guys.
Great insight there, Kirsten. Thanks so much. He strikes out Teodosio on 3 pitches. Now has 3 Ks, 4 away. And free jumbo jacks for you tomorrow at a Jack the Box in LA. His very first strikeout was against Zach Neto, starting the game. Starts this plate appearance with a fastball low and outside.
You hear all the reports. We don't expect Shohei Ohtani to go more than 5 innings during the regular season.
Yeah.
Right.
But Dave Roberts was asked, given the state of the bullpen, both in terms of health and recent productivity, are the Dodgers going to perhaps look to push the starters a little bit? Popped up. Mookie Betts calling for it. Neto's retired for out number 2, and Dave Roberts basically, yeah, might have to.
But so here's the thing: when you're pushing the starters, so Blake Snell, he can be pushed, right? He's had he doesn't have a lot of innings this year. Glass now, he can be pushed. It's not like these guys have just been run into the ground. Yamamoto, they've been conservative with. Again, things, for the last month, there are a lot of things that make you pause a little bit. But I like where this team is going, the opportunities it's going to have. The starting staff is really rounding it. I said it a couple of weeks ago that we were going to have too many starting pitchers. Oh boy, what are you talking about? Right? I mean, we had to trade one. Dustin May, he went out and just shut down the Astros the other day. I mean, that's where we're at. And again, sure, would we like to be winning the division by 10 games? Yeah, but it's not where we're at. But I do like what's in front of us.
Dodgers down a half game to the Padres right now. 3-2. They lead the Angels in the bottom of the third. A 2-2 pitch. Shonowell pulls it foul on the first base side. Ohtani will try again to get Shonowell. Look out. And you heard Shohei after that foul ball. Ray Montgomery, I think he wore it on the backside. Angels interim manager is okay. Another 2-2. Got him swinging. Just like the first inning. 1, 2, 3. Bookending strikeouts. Dodgers still on top. Statcast breaking down the Ohtani Trout matchup in the first inning. Started him off with plenty of heat. Finished him off with a front door sweeper.
Little trickery there by Shohei. Challenging him with all fastballs. Gets that 3-2 count. You figure, gotta throw a fastball right here. And Shohei said, froze him on the sweeper.
First meeting since they finished the World Baseball Classic in 2023. Lone Depot Park in Miami. Ohtani striking out Trout to end the ball game. Here tonight, struck him out to finish the first inning. Trout told Mookie Betts, an episode of On Base, in that WBC game, he missed some pitches that he should have hit because there was one thing on his mind in that situation. Tying run at the plate, 2 outs, bases empty, and that was to go deep. He said, there's only been one time in his entire career where he was thinking, I got to go deep here, and that he did it. And it was when he did it to complete a cycle. But normally, he says, if you think like that, you take out your approach. And so tips his cap to his former teammate. Now in front, 2 balls, no strikes at the start of the 4th.
Okay, I like that. 2-0, challenged him. Here's the fastball. Shohei's got 4 strikeouts this evening. All 4 of them have been on the sweeper. For me, looking at that sweeper, what's been really interesting is the differential in velocity on that sweeper. Almost 10 miles. He's thrown some at 87 and thrown some others at 77.
More gas. 99 painted on the outside corner. 2-2.
You know, you'll see often pitch differential with different pitches, but 10 miles an hour with the same pitch.
101 freezes Trout.
That's 3 at-bats. Going back to the World Baseball Classic, 3 strikeouts. And he's done it differently. That's the thing, is Shohei's just been one step ahead of him. Tricked him in the last at-bat when Mike was thinking fastball. He gets the sweeper. There he just gets heat after being ahead in the count, 2-0.
Now the focus for Ohtani, some payback to Taylor Ward, who took him deep leading off the 2nd. There's that front door sweeper, lands on the inside corner. 1-1. Ward going the other way. Just got over that yellow line for his 29th home run of the season and 90th RBI. Grounds the ball to Freeland at 3rd. Out number 2. You know, I was talking to Yoshinobu Yamamoto, asking him about his vantage point, because he had as good a view as anybody for that Ohtani Trout matchup in the WBC. And Yama said it was like a manga, like a comic book story. The 2 main characters of that tournament, you could argue, Yama said, were Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. Ball one outside on John Moncada. What I remember from that, if right before Trout steps into the batter's box, EK, if you go back, it's online. Trout looks out toward the mound and he nods his head at Shohei Ohtani. Fouled away by Moncada, 1-1. You cannot see what Ohtani is doing in that exact moment on the broadcast feed, but it was as if Trout was looking for that acknowledgement from his friend and his teammate, like, here we go. But then the cut to Ohtani, laser focused for the very first pitch.
A little psychological warfare. I mean, we see every time Shohei starts the game. You know, he walks into the batter's box and then, you know, he greets the opposing dugout with an acknowledgement and everything. Be like, yeah, save that. I know you're trying to hit this ball 10 miles. Don't give me this friendship garbage.
99 fouled into the net, 2-2. Started the at-bat with a sweeper. 100-mile-per-hour fastball got a whiff. Missed outside with 100. Back to 100, got another swing and a miss. 102 went to the backstop, full count, and then that final pitch to end the game.
Did we get the velocity on him throwing the glove or his hat? I mean, that was for me the most impressive thing about it. Or that's when I just, man, I'm sold. I am sold on this guy all day long.
Kind of swings through, gets to the backstop, and he's going to reach. So out number 3, but the inning continues.
I mean, not much that Will can do there. Maybe try to bury it a little bit. He tries to backhand, gets to the backstop. But again, you can't obviously deny the physical talent. You can't fall in love with all the things that Shohei can do. But that moment there at the WBC, and for me, the other moment was when he got hit by the San Diego Padres and he waved everybody off, and he just went down to first base.
Stay in the dugout.
Like those were two things that were not talent related. That, I mean, that's just a whole nother level.
Ball and a strike on Joe Adell. 5-2 Dodgers, bottom 4. 2 outs. Moncada now on first despite striking out swinging. Another one to the backstop. An extra base for Moncada. See Ohtani's reaction in the background, head to the sky. North of 60 pitches now, trying to finish the 4th. Kirsten Watson detailing earlier. Planned for Ohtani tonight to get through 5. Grounded to Betts. He eats it up and finishes the inning.
So these are two of my favorite instances of Ohtani. This is emotion and this is composure, both at the highest level. We've seen all the feats, how hard he throws, how far he hits the ball. But those two things, the WBC, striking out Mike Trout and showing the elation, throwing his glove, his hat. And then the other extreme, once he was hit by the San Diego Padres, showed calmness. Fan for life.
Oh, 0-2 on Rengifo. Fastball way high. Last inning for Shohei Ohtani tonight. In his 9th start, Dodgers said 5 innings. That's 66 pitches here tonight. His last turn against the Cardinals, he threw 56.
Certainly getting his work in, obviously on the mound. Been on base 2 to 3 times at the plate. Is that the splitter? Yep, the splitter. Going to start throwing that too.
And Rengifo had no chance, and that's number 7 for Ohtani, who got you free Jumbo Jacks tomorrow. Jack in the Box in LA, buy a large drink and get a free Jumbo Jack thanks to number 17.
No more than 5 innings in the regular season. I will emphasize regular season.
Important note.
For the next month and a half. That was his first strikeout this year on the splitter.
Yeah.
Just wanted to remind these guys that
he's got that club in the back too.
Well. Right.
70th pitch of the game. Oh, Hoppy takes a whiff. Yes, that sound was Ohtani reminding his former dugout. Heads up. Hit hard. Base hit for Logan O'Hoppe. And a 2-strike count.
That was a four-seamer. Again, 97, almost 98 miles an hour, and that was similar to the pitch as far as velocity that Ward was able to hit out of the ballpark. We've seen when he's been playing around at 99, 100, even at 101. These Angels haven't had much of a chance.
Just the third hit of the night for Anaheim. 2 of them have come on the fastball. Teodosio waves at strike 1. Anthony Bondo, the first one up and throwing in the Dodger bullpen. That was well picked by Will Smith. Ohtani came into this start his first as a visitor at Angel Stadium with a 21-8 record here in 47 games started, an ERA of 2.22. The lowest of any pitcher with at least 250 innings. Lower than Nolan Ryan. His last start in an Angel uniform nearly 2 years ago, August 23rd of 2023. It's 2-1 to Teodosio. Swing and a miss and a square count. Fastball at 97. Teodosio to right field. Hernandez can't get it. Drops in front of his feet. A little blue base hit. Continues the 5th. Another 2-strike knock for the Angels.
Teodosio, that reminded me of the first night here, that kind of check swing that he had off the Yamamoto. Started an inning where they ended up scoring 4 runs. Nothing real explosive, but it was an innocuous hit.
And that brings the tying run to the plate.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it just, Teodosio was involved the other night. Didn't really like to see that fall.
First and second, 1 out. 5-2 Dodgers. 100 but down and away. Ball 1. 78 pitches now for Ohtani. And this is a good jump from his last high.
You know he's not coming out here at Angel Stadium with runners on.
That would be the preference.
Well, the competitor in him, you think if Doc gets up on that step, he's not going to look at him and stare him down and say, no, I got this.
His 80th pitch of the game, a 2-0. Neto to left field, down toward the corner. It gets there. 1 run scores. Here comes another. A 2-run double for Zach Neto, and the Dodger lead is down to 1. Most earned runs against Ohtani this year.
And Neto does the damage, but again, I go back to that Teodosio at bat where he ends up just flipping that thing out to right field to put runners at first and second. It's absolutely the right move. Has to do this now.
80 pitches and the night is done for Ohtani on the mound. Tying run in scoring position for the Angels. Only 1 out in the 5th. We will be right back on Sportsnet LA. Shohei Ohtani couldn't finish the 5th. 4 1/3 innings. 4 runs across. He's on the hook for Neto, the tying run on second base with 1 out. And Shohei batting. Bonda's first pitch, a fastball called strike 1. Bonda will certainly take that.
We talked about it at the top of the show. Dodgers starting pitchers in this series, couple with right now 15 earned runs in 12 innings pitched. Just not going to get it done.
1 on 1 out. A 1-1 pitch. Misses away. .95 at the knees, strike 2. The Angels have been comfortable hitting against the Dodgers with 2 strikes. On the year, dead last in batting average with 2 strikes in all of Major League Baseball at 144. But in this series, they're 11 for 46. So that's a .239 average, so nearly 100 points higher than the season average. Big pitch for Anthony Bonda. 2-2 to Shohei. Slider outside, full count. On a 3-2, Shohei takes ball 4. Two on for Mike Trout, who no longer has to face Otani. He struck out twice tonight, both times looking. Once a front door sweeper, and then a triple-digit fastball. Strike 1 call. Honda takes a peek at Neto, focuses on Trout, who shoots it foul. 0-2.
Okay, now you can play around a little bit here. You know, the Dodger relief pitching, late in the game last night, and then obviously right now, unable to find the plate. They had 4 walks just in the 8th and 9th inning alone last night. That's not even the extra inning.
And 1 to start.
Yep.
Out of the pen here tonight. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball at 96 from Bonda, and Trout has his ticket punched for a 3rd time.
Stays up in the zone, and that is by the book. Everybody knows you want to attack Mike Trout high. Getting it there, that's a different story, but you know where you want to go.
Taylor Ward. 2 on, 2 out. The Dodgers lead by just 1. Ward, who has been an RBI machine the entire year for the Angels, has the tying run in scoring position. The go-ahead run on base. He's in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Ball 3.
You got to make a pitcher's pitch right here. Even though it's 3-0, you got to expect that Ward is looking for something to drive.
Ball 4, loads the bases. Second walk for Bonda in 3 Angels faced.
And the Dodgers just they haven't been able to put a team away, and the Angels, heck, they just keep coming at you.
A rookie Christian Moore pinch hitting for Moncada. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the 5th. 5-4 Dodgers. First pitch fastball, and it's fouled away into the seats on the right side. Moore was productive off the bench last night, 2 for 3 with a double. Heater in, 1-1. Neto on third, Shanoel on second. Ward on first. Fly to right. Teoscar Hernandez is there to make the catch. And the Dodgers hang on to the lead. The Angels get 2, but only 2. 5-4 going to the 6th.